Good morning and welcome to day 25 of the pre-holiday 30-day keto weight loss challenge. My name is Kathy Dean with Healthy Ambitions, a website and YouTube channel dedicated to the ketogenic diet and exercise. Before we begin, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you click the bell icon off to the side, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I also want to make sure that you know that the other ladies that are doing the challenge that also have YouTube channels, there are 4 of them, and I am linking their day 25 videos in the description box below so you can see how other people are doing on this challenge as well. So it's already 10 o'clock. I did not do my 1-hour glucose and ketone readings this morning. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the dawn effect. So if you don't know what the dawn effect is, that is when you first wake up, your cortisol levels are normally higher. The cortisol hormone is what helps you wake up, and the melatonin hormone is what helps you go to sleep. Now, of course, cortisol gets a bad rap as being the stress hormone, but it actually does play a vital role in your body. However, with the raised cortisol, you also have higher glucose readings and lower ketone readings. So that's why it's advised to wait at least 1 hour after you wake up to do your testing for ketones and glucose in a fasted state. However, when I started my period on week 3 of this challenge, my morning glucose readings, even 1 hour after waking up, were in the triple digits. Whereas in the first 2 weeks of the challenge, testing 1 hour after I woke up, my glucose levels were in the 70s and 80s. So I wanted to start doing some more testing at the 1 hour mark and then later in the day to see if something is going on in relation to where I'm at in my cycle. Like I said, just doing all the testing, my body is going through the change, is that stage in life. I'm going through premenopause or perimenopause, however you want to word it. And so my hormones are doing some really funky things. So one of the best ways to see how my hormones are affecting my glucose and ketones is just to do more testing. Before we get to the testing though, I did weigh myself this morning and I am holding steady at 153.6, which is not a huge weight loss for the entire challenge. I'm only down roughly 3 pounds, which isn't much, but you have to take into consideration 2 things. One, I'm close to goal weight. I'm in my last 20 pounds to get back down to my keto low of the last 3 years. And then also I'm going through hormone fluctuations right now that I was not experiencing when I first started keto almost 3 years ago. So a lot of new things are going on with my body, making things a little bit more difficult, but I've been really stuck in the 154s a lot throughout this challenge. So seeing my weight hold steady below 154 this entire week, I'm actually really happy with. So let's check those numbers. Again, I'm not fasted, but I did finish my coffee up about 2 hours ago. So any impact from the coffee should be gone. So I'm sitting at 104 glucose, which is higher than I would have expected for this time of the morning. I will probably test again maybe 3 hours after lunch or right before dinner to see if that number is coming down. I do not like seeing my glucose number still that high that long after having my coffee. Which in my coffee this morning did have the Keto Logic coffee creamer in it. It wasn't just coffee and creamer. I did add the Keto Logic too. So maybe that's affecting it. I'm not sure. My ketones are at 0.8. So that's okay. It means with those numbers, I should be in a GKI ketosis, but let's check. Okay, I'm sitting at 7.2 on the GKI score. That puts me in a low level of ketosis. I would much rather see at least a moderate state of ketosis a couple hours after having coffee. Ideally, I would be in a low level or a high state of ketosis, not low. I'm currently low. Moderate would be better. I would prefer to see a high level of ketosis right now. The other thing I did take some ibuprofen last night. I had a really bad headache. And I do know for Jelly over at Fat to Keto, ibuprofen has a habit of raising her glucose and lowering her ketones. So that could be playing a role in that. I do not know. I have not done extensive testing on ibuprofen and how it affects me, but I do know that Jelly over at Fat to Keto has. She does take a higher dosage of ibuprofen for migraines and some chronic pain, but it's still It's another thing that's just definitely worth testing out. So right now, like I said, it's 10 o'clock. I normally would go to the gym in about an hour, but my husband took the car to his office to clear some stuff out. He's not laid off or anything, but just they're actually, because of COVID and working from home has become so successful, they're actually, or it looks like the work from home is going to kind of stick, like even beyond all this mess of 2020. Once things normalize back out, he is still going to be able to work from home. So that's kind of cool for him. But he's got to go clear out his office because they're actually shutting down that whole building, which leaves me the convertible. And it's 42 degrees outside. So I think I'm going to perhaps go walking later in the day today, and not go early. And I might just go to the gym when they go to the gym and get my list walk day in then. I'm not sure. And when I say they, once my son gets home from school, then the boys will want to go to the gym. So I may just tag along with them this afternoon and get my walk in. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work and I will check back in around lunchtime. So it is almost lunchtime and I'm going to eat, but not yet because I forgot I haven't made these jalapeno poppers yet. I have all these beautiful, huge jalapenos and I need to make poppers before they go bad. All right, for lunch today, we are having a little bit of leftover smoked brisket with some of the jalapeno poppers I just made, an orange Key Nutrients electrolyte drink, and an episode of Lost. Okay, we gotta celebrate the small wins, right? So this afternoon has been blown up as far as any plans go. My husband ended up having to spend much more time at his office than he thought he was going to. And so I ended up picking up the teenager from school, and I also had to take him to PT. I have not made it to the gym. I do not plan on going to the gym this late, so walking is not going to happen. But here's where the win comes in. So, and actually my husband, he actually met me at PT, and we swapped cars, and I left. And so I'm coming home, and I say, hey, I'm going to stop by Kroger because I need to pick up some heavy cream to make ice cream this weekend. And I said, hey, let me know if there's anything that you want or need from Kroger while I'm there. And he says, yeah, get me the chocolate sprinkled donut Quest bar. I'm not the only one with the Quest bar addiction in the house. So I got him his Quest bar, and I'm sitting there on the Quest bar aisle, and I've got his Quest bar in one hand, and I've got the peanut butter brownie smash Quest bar in the other hand for myself. And if anybody had walked by, they would probably wonder what in the world I was doing, but I was internally arguing with myself. And so I'm so proud though, because I put back the peanut butter brownie smash Quest bar, which is my favorite, mind you, and I did not get it. And instead I just picked up some Too Good yogurt, which I will put in some chocolate protein powder with, and this will be my dessert. And I was looking at this, the Too Good brand of plain Greek yogurt compared to like another name brand, which had 7 grams of carbs in it. The store brand had 12 grams of carbs in it. But the Too Good brand, and the serving size is the same, is only 3 total carbs. So it was a little bit more money to grab the Too Good brand, but the total carbs were over half of the next lowest total carbs on a Greek yogurt. So that's my win for today. I am opting for basically a chocolate yogurt dessert instead of a Quest bar. Yay. We'll see if it helps at all. Okay, it is bedtime and I didn't get any recording of dinner or the yogurt I made afterwards, and that's because I was transferring all my things from my old phone, which is an iPhone 7, everything over to my new phone, my brand new iPhone 12 Pro. So my evening has been distracted with my new toy. It's been a good evening. What I had for dinner, I had some leftover beef sausage with some Brussels sprouts and some cheese sprinkled on top. And then for dessert, I had some of the yogurt I showed you from the car earlier with some chocolate whey protein in there. And that's it. So I'm doing pretty good food-wise. Like I said, it's just been kind of a weird day with having do some unexpected running around, and then the phone being delivered. Tomorrow should be, well, I would say tomorrow would be back on normal track, but tomorrow is my sister-in-law's birthday, and so we are actually gonna go out for a happy hour / early dinner. So we will be at a restaurant, and I will just be making the best food choices that I can. But I will definitely, I doubt I'll get any footage at the restaurant, but I will try to remember to do a video tomorrow letting you know what kind of food choices I did make. But today is a wrap. It was not a success as far as workouts go. I did not get a workout in at all. The food was fairly successful. I did not get a second ketone and glucose reading like I meant to. So at the very least tomorrow, my goal tomorrow is to at least get that 1 hour after I wake up, and then a second reading later in the day, so I can start really testing this whole dawn effect and how it's affecting me and my cortisol levels. And somebody did say that there was a home cortisol test that you could get, but it's a little pricey. So I'm going to research that a little bit more. So this is the end of, let me see, 22, 23, 24, end of day 25. We only have 6 more days after this. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 more days. Oh my gosh, 5 more days and the challenge is done. How crazy is that? So I will, on the final day, I will do kind of just an overall challenge wrap up. I've definitely, even though I have not lost as much weight as I would have liked, I have learned so much about myself, about my eating habits, about my own food addiction, the things that are really still kind of hanging on to. So even though the scale and the weight didn't come off like I wanted to so far, it was still very much a worthwhile challenge. I learned a lot of things through this challenge. We'll go over that at the end of the challenge. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next video.